tray. Okay guys, hi! Welcome to my son. I am dead dog tired. It is, what time is it, my love? It is 5 o'clock, the day before Thanksgiving, and I am just now starting my food prep. Today has been busy. I've done, how many other videos, baby? 3?
4.
I think 3, maybe 4. No, 4.
Okay.
And, well, and then part of another video, so 4.5. Plus, we had car trouble, and we had to go take care of that. So, I'm back. Like I said, I am super duper tired. But thankfully, this is just a matter of throwing everything together, and generally, I should only have to dirty 1 bowl. And that's for the pumpkin dip, because everything else I mix in the pan that it's going to bake in. I don't see a reason to throw everything in a bowl just to dump it in a pan. You can mix it in the pan. Save yourself the dishes. Okay. So what am I making? I am making pumpkin dip. I was going to make some cookies, but I'm telling you, getting the 3 things done that I promised everybody I would get done is about where I'm done at. So I'm making pumpkin dip, green bean casserole, and cheddar broccoli rice casserole. Oops, rice. I need a bug of rice, please.
You need a bug of rice.
I need a bug of rice. So, yeah. I'm gonna start with probably the green bean casserole because that's the one that...
Again, on the bottom.
That's the one I'm most familiar with doing. I actually froze milk, but I forgot to unfroze the milk, and you don't dare nuke that. So, I'm going to run it under some water. I can throw it in there still semi-frozen because I'm not baking it tonight. I'm baking it tomorrow. It can finish thawing in the refrigerator overnight, and then in the morning I can just give it a stir before I stick it in the oven. So I'm not too worried about that on either recipe. I think it's in both recipes. Actually, at least I hope it is, because I'm thawing out both packets. Let's see, one says green bean casserole and the other one says broccoli cheddar rice. So yeah, we'll get that turned off because I know when I'm running water, that's like literally the only thing you can hear in the video. So let's get that out of the way. And yeah, the broccoli is here. I don't know, guys. I'm sure I'm missing something. You know I'm gonna get, I'm sorry, I'm trying to reach the can opener. You know I'm gonna get a third of the way through something and be like, dang it. So let me get the camera set up and we'll start getting stuff thrown in these pans. I am gonna rinse these pans real quick because I haven't washed them, and that's kind of gross to use them without washing. So let me do that while we're kind of waiting on the milk to...
Hold on. How much rice are you going to need?
No, not much.
Right here.
I think I need like 2 cups.
Is that going to be enough?
No.
No.
But I'll finish that one off before I open a new one. How's that? So anyway, let's get... I'm pulling everything out. If you guys remember in the pantry clean out, I kind of pulled everything out, stuck them in these tins so that all I had to do was pull everything into the kitchen today. And these, by the way, I love these. They're great because I don't have to wash them when I'm done, but they're too flimsy. I always put them on a cookie sheet, and the Dollar Tree cookie sheets, as you saw, are a perfect fit. So there's that for you. But these come with a lid, which is super awesome. Makes it super wonderful when transporting, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So do you guys host, or do you go someplace? Do you do a little bit of both? Do you have it catered? Are you that blessed? Oh, wouldn't that just be awesome? But then I'd feel guilt because I've got catering people working on a holiday and not spending it with their family. So, you know, tear down to that little caveat. And hubby just hollered, it's their choice. And it is their choice. But it's kind of one of those things where, you know, growing up, I'll give you kind of an example. We knew when we traveled, we had to gas up our vehicles the day before the holiday because on the holiday, they were going to be closed. So, you know, if you prepare ahead of time, then you don't have to have somebody working on a holiday and they can spend it with their family as well. But anyway, I know, strange little, what's that word? Yep, that missed for the record. Strange little rant to get on. All right, let me get these washed real quick and we'll come back and put the stuff together. A little bit better, right? Okay, so I am using a recipe. I told you I was tired. A recipe from the Pinterest, but I screenshotted it, but I will link it down below. Screenshotted it? I took a screenshot of it. Okay. Let me find it. I need to find it again. Oy vey. So much going on. Nope. Oh, well, crap. You're supposed to cook the rice? Since when? There's my green bean casserole. Okay. So, it's calling for 2 10.5 cans of condensed cream of mushroom. I like to use a cream of mushroom and this should be a cream of chicken. I had, yeah, there's the cream of celery, which I think I need for, oh crap, for the broccoli cheddar stuff. Anyway, 1 cup milk, it's thawing. This recipe also calls for soy sauce. We don't have any, but it's honestly no big deal, and it's just salt that you don't need. Pepper, 5 cans of green beans drained. Baby, I need another can of green beans, please. And 2 to 3 cups of the dried onions. I have 2 bags of these. Ugh. Okay, what's next? Really? That's all I did? I didn't take the rest of the instructions? Are you flipping kidding me? I'll be back. Going. I'm literally about to lose my bleeping mind. Hubby's wanting to leave in like 20 minutes, and he's the rice cooker. I suck at cooking rice. Anyway, 5 cans of green beans. Drained. You don't want no juice. Are you keeping these?
No.
A cup of milk. Best idea ever, by the way. So we don't buy milk every week. We don't have any littles in the house, so we don't drink it that much. And so I was worried about it going bad. I know that was only 4 cans, by the way. Hubby's getting me the last one now. Thank you, baby. And as you can see, this fills up the pan. A can of the cream of mushroom soup. Cream of mushroom. It's the cream of mushroom. Hold on, I have a spatula somewhere. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. This is the one I was looking for. And of course it doesn't fit. That's alright, we got it. Okay. A little bit of pepper. I don't remember exactly how much it calls for, but do we measure everything in our lives?
Oh, crap.
No. Alright. I'm going to throw in a little Mrs. Dash because we don't use salt and there's already, did we use low sodium green beans? I don't even know. I'm so tired. I don't know. Who not answering me, so I guess he doesn't love me no more.
Hush, woman. I'm busy.
You busy? Me too. I'm trying to pass the time with song. Because things go faster in the kitchen when you sing a song. Who agrees? Who agrees? Alright. Obviously, this will need stirred again in the morning. And you also add half of your French's onions. But I'm not doing that tonight. I want to wait for the morning. Otherwise, these get like funky. So, and we don't want no funky cold Medinas in here. Who remembers that song?
I do.
Funky cold Medina. Okay. Now. Ugh. Alright. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. Awesome. Fabulous. Marvelous. Yeah, here's what I was, I gotta put food in here. Why didn't I think about this? Guys, don't be a Michelle. Plan better than I am. Alright. Alright. Here goes one. That means I gotta make room for a second one, so I'll be back in a minute. I don't know if you can tell. There's room now. There's room. Right there. Right there. There's room. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna read through this recipe. You can't even see me. Y'all are staring at my dirty refrigerator. I'm gonna read through the broccoli cheddar rice recipe. I'm so tired. Oh, why did I agree to this? I'll be back. Okay, y'all. I truly don't know why this became such an ordeal all of a sudden. But it did. I was legit having a full-on meltdown. Couldn't find my recipes. The noise of the fan. You know how sometimes crap just starts rolling and it feels like it's more than what you want? Alright, so for the broccoli rice casserole, you have to kind of pre-cook or warm your broccoli. Now, hold on a second. I can tell you from experience that this is going to cook down to almost half. But I'm going to get it going. And then we'll chop up some onion. And then we'll see how this is doing. And we'll see if we need to chop up this, which there's some pretty big chunks in here, and I don't want big chunks like that in the casserole. So I'll have to deal with it a little bit. What really sucks is hubby left while he's leaving. I just heard him again. Love, baby. But now that means I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Alright. I need to quit pouting, put on my big girl panties, and get this shit done. It's crazy. I'm so tired. I absolutely hate being this tired. Alright, so we need, hold on, it says 3 cups cooked rice, 1 16-ounce package of frozen broccoli florettes. But if you read in the notes for this particular pin, everybody says they added more broccoli because there just wasn't quite enough broccoli, and I agree, I want more broccoli than 16 ounces. So I'm gonna see how that is, because that's only 2 cups. 16 ounces is only 2 cups. I want at least 3. And then 1 small onion finely chopped. This onion is not super small. I am probably going to do about 3/4 of that onion. And then 1 10 3 ounce can It says cream of mushroom. I'm doing cream of celery. I prefer that in this. Half a cup of milk, a half teaspoon salt. Come on now. A half teaspoon black pepper, a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. I think I forgot to get that down, but I know we have some up there. And 2 cups shredded, mild or medium shredded cheese divided. I am going to use, how many is this? This is 4 ounces. I'm going to use 3 packets of the Velveeta rice pouches and then top it with shredded cheese, okay? Okay, now that I feel like I've got my act rolling, let's start chopping and then we will deal with the broccoli here in a minute. I can't reach you guys. You're too far away. Okay. me some yogurt. I just feel like I need yogurt. It's blueberry. It's not my favorite. But I need something. I need something. I'm ready to go to bed. It is 6 o'clock. And I literally could go lay down right now. But the thing that I wanted to do the most, I still have to make. And that is the pumpkin dip. And I'm heavy sighing because I just have this feeling. Okay. Nope, that's not it. See? I'll be back, you guys. I don't know why. I had this all organized in my head. You're not going to believe this. Well, you're probably going to believe it, but you're not going to believe this. The cream cheese. Rock. The Cool Whip. Rock. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do the dishes that I just dirtied because that's the right thing to do. I'm going to go sit down. Maybe take a little nap. Because it is... Oh my gosh. It's only been 12 minutes since we last spoke and I said it's 6 o'clock. It's 6:12 and I feel like it should be 6:30. Well, 7:30. It feels later, okay? So I'm gonna go sit down. Maybe lay down. Not gonna lie. Watch some YouTube for a little bit. Let this stuff work on thawing. It's not hard to throw together. It's with a mixer. If I need to do it in the morning, I will do it in the morning. It's not that big of a deal. But I need to be done. I'm done. That's just all there is to it. So I'm going to clean up this mess, and then tomorrow morning we will pick this video back up with me making the pumpkin dip, which I know is what a lot of you are wanting to see. Good morning. It is Thanksgiving morning. What time is it? Ugh. Come on, phone. You can do this. It is 9:30 in the morning. We have to be at Mom's by noon. And now this battery's going to die. As I was saying, we need to be at Mom's by noon. So that means we're leaving here at 11:30. I'm not placing the casseroles in the oven just yet. But I am getting the oven heated and I'm getting ready to do my pumpkin dip. These got put in the refrigerator early this morning at like, I don't know, 4:30 this morning. I'm trying not to wake my husband up because we had a really rough night last night. Neither one of us could sleep. He had some swelling in his hands, which we figured out. So, little backstory here. He gets his meds through the VA, and we thought when he had his VA appointment on Tuesday, I think it was, Monday, that he would be able to just refill it right at the VA. Well, he's in a new VA facility. Now we're going to Grissom and not over to Marion because it's like 20 miles closer. And so we found out once there that they don't have a pharmacy at this facility. It's a very basic facility. So we came home, got online, got his refills put in, but it still takes 4 to 5, even up to a week for the meds to get here. So he's been off of his meds for like, I think almost a week by the time today would have been a week. And, you know, his meds cover blood pressure, thyroid, cholesterol, gout, inflammation for his arthritis. And so I think cold turkey off of those and then being off of them for a week finally caught up with him last night because his hands started swelling and not feeling good. Thankfully we were able to get the swelling down. I gave him some ibuprofen and he also got his meds sorted out. So he got his meds, today's Thursday, he got them Tuesday, but we've been so busy. What he does is when he gets them, he divides them up into all these pill dividers for a daily dose, and that way every night he just pops it open, takes his pills, and he's good to go. Last night he got that done and went ahead and took one, but it was like 4:30 this morning before we went back. I just couldn't sleep. I was having some severe anxiety yesterday. I don't know why. I struggle getting the casseroles put together. You guys kind of saw that. And I'm looking at the green bean casserole. And there's a lot of milk in it. I'm going to actually get some of that milk out of there. And yeah, it just really rough night. I woke up this morning at 8:30. It kind of sucks because we don't have cable and I don't have Peacock or Paramount or any of the other. Well, I have Hulu, but I don't have the Hulu that allows me to get onto NBC to watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade. And the versions that you see on YouTube Live are not that good. So I miss watching the parade every year, but it is what it is. So anyway, yeah, I need to get this pumpkin dip put together. I need to get my face put together. I haven't even washed my face yet. But anyway, I'm trying to decide what time I want to put these in the oven. I get them out before I put them in the oven to help kind of get some of the cold off of them from being in the refrigerator, because I have learned that when you prep it the day before and then you stick it in the fridge and then you try to stick it in the oven, it takes forever for them to bake. So if you get them out about half hour, 40 minutes before you put them in your oven, they kind of lose that refrigerator freeziness and they bake better. No, I do not leave the covers on them when I bake them. Those are not heat proof. Those come off, but until I put them in the oven, I leave the covers on. So I'm going to wait and see how this green bean casserole looks here in a few minutes, but I need to get this dip done and get it off my head. I do have to do double batch. I couldn't figure out last night. Part of my struggle is, why do I have such a big can of pumpkin? And then I remembered, like, you know, 3:30 this morning as I was laying on the couch trying to deal with my anxiety, that, excuse me, I was doing a double batch. That's also why I grabbed the great big humongous thing of Cool Whip. So, the recipe that I'm doing is a very simple recipe. I will have it linked down below, like I said, as well as the broccoli cheddar casserole and the green bean casserole. I will have those linked down below, but let's get into this. I'm prattling on at this point. I forgot to bring my water in here. I don't feel like getting it. I do think I'm going to make myself some coffee here in a few minutes because I'm really craving some coffee today. That's where I make my coffee, but because we were baking on the stove yesterday, I had to move all of our pans over here. I hate this. Okay, I'm going to prattle just a little bit more. I hate this, but the big pan, on the one on the bottom, is the one that we bought while we were van lifing it, right after we got into the garage. We came back from our last bit of travels, And it is already, I've tried everything to get the inside of it clean. A lot of times it's just a residue that causes food to stick to it. I can't get whatever's there off. I've done Brillo, I've done oven cleaner, I've done you know, Dawn, of course. I don't have Dawn Power Wash, but honestly, if the Brillo didn't take it off, Dawn Power Wash isn't going to do anything either. So, anyway, what is on my stove? Use that towel. Anyway, it sits on the stove. It all sits on the stove top because getting those big pans in and out of this cabinet down here is such a pain in the ass. Being are like over it. So they sit up there because if we try to store them in the oven, neither one of us would remember they were there, and we would preheat the oven and then have melted pot handles. And we were gifted a very beautiful set of Pioneer Woman pots and pans last year at about this time, and I think it would break Miss Julie's heart if we melted those handles on those pans, as well as it would break my heart. I love those pots and pans, and I am very astute as to how we treat them. So let me get out my big bowl. Not sure where I'm going to do this because I have to use the mixer, which means I have to plug that in. So I'm going to rearrange here a little bit and get this can open, the pumpkin puree. I'm not very good with this can opener. I hope I do it right. Hubby is the one that normally does it. And I hope it doesn't wake him up. But I also can't hand crank that thing because that's a big can and there's just no way. Alright, I'm going to double check that I have all my ingredients. I'll do that while I still have you guys here. I brought my glasses. There they are. So I brought my glasses in here. I think I've decided I'm going to buy a couple pair of glasses for in our kitchen because hubby and I are constantly going, I can't read that. Okay. Screenshots. Oh, let me show you guys the cutest little screenshot. That's Beckett in front of their Christmas tree. They already have theirs up. I'm so jealous. Okay. I honestly, guys, I can't even decide if I'm going to put one up this year. Kind of don't want to deal with it. Alright. Let's see. 8 ounces of whipped topping, like Cool Whip it says. 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. This is, it's soft, like it's fine. It's not room temperature, but it's fine. 15 ounces of pumpkin puree. I have 29 in this humongous can. And 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. What did I just do with that? There it is. You guys remember I found it at the Dollar Tree. Was so grateful. And also remember I am doubling this recipe, but this is the recipe as it is on this site. Now, I'm just going to leave that there. Let y'all screenshot it if you want to. I can tell you, you basically just blend it. I'm going to blend the cream cheese first to get it, you know, creamier. And then I will fold in the pumpkin puree and the whipped toppings. So, I need to get my bowl and my spoon. Alright, I'll be back. Do y'all struggle with this nonsense? Oh, Atlanta. That's all I got, just like that. And I don't remember. So 2 cups of that stuff. Pumpkin. Put that right there. I need to get this ready. I forgot I had that. Well, that's cool. So, one of the, I'm going to wash that. It's been a while. One of the, is there a specific site I put this on? I forget. It's been a while. Recipes that I read for this. I had to laugh. The person creating the post, and I even told her she was a little bit pretentious for this. Because she was. And your stand mixer. Now, woman, in the grand scheme of life, of all the people in the world, how many do you think actually have a stand mixer? Not this girl. She ain't got that life. Everybody can have Pinterest. It's free. Not everybody can have a stand mixer. They not so free. I was laughing. But at the same time, like, seriously. You need to come out your bubble, honey. Not everybody lives like you. Anyway, does stuff like that punk you guys off? Oh my gosh, it makes me so mad. Clearly. I mean, I was already, like, frustrated and madgerated and all the aideds last night. And then here's this pretentious person. In your stand mixer. Alright, the cream cheese is in the bowl. I'm just doing a little pouncing right now. I'll plug in my little not stand mixer here in a minute. Fiddle faddle. What's the work? I'm gonna scrape it off my spoon. Now, one of the recipes that I saw said to use vanilla extract. I'm not doing that. One, this recipe doesn't call for it. Two, I just don't think you need it. I think the whipped topping gives you enough of that flavoring that you don't need that. You don't need that in your life. Is it gonna reach? Maybe if I set it on the other side. Yeah. Now I need to adjust you guys, because you don't want to look at my face and hear a crazy noise. You want to look at the recipe and hear some music. Did I miss something? It doesn't taste right. topping cream cheese, pumpkin pie spice. Gonna let it chill in the refrigerator. Hopefully I can find the lid. Not sure where the lid went. We'll see how it tastes after it chills for a bit. So, first of all, why do I have y'all so close? I don't know. Anyway, so here's what happened after all that. Hubby got up. He definitely wasn't feeling good. He managed to get the van loaded up, got the food out of the oven. I didn't even think about recording it. I'm sorry. And then basically, it was the weirdest Thanksgiving ever. Like, you could just tell people didn't feel good. We were all exhausted. We didn't even play games. Like, we usually at least play, a couple of games. We didn't play games. They didn't eat hardly any food. I came home with almost 2 full pans that I took. Like, it was crazy. Even Aunt Becky's deviled eggs, there were some left. And there's never any of her deviled eggs left, ever. So we were supposed to go to Richard's family after my mom's house, and I called and canceled there because he couldn't even, he slept. All he wanted to do was just lay down and sleep, and I know how that feels, and I know how you just feel completely wiped out and exhausted. We're pretty sure it was due to his being out of his meds, and his blood pressure kind of went, it wasn't horrible, but for him it was a little high. And I think it was just, he needed to stop. Like, he just needed to be done. He came home, we came home. He basically went to bed. We were home by, I think, 5:30 or 5. And he was in bed almost the minute we got home. And he didn't get up until, what time this morning?
8.
Yeah, so 8 this morning, in case you couldn't hear him. He says he feels good now.
I feel fine.
His hands are still a little swollen. That'll go down.
They feel,
but
they feel like there's like a hard crust on them or something. Like they
feel stiff.
Stiff and
tight. Yeah. That's the swelling. That's fluid in them. So the pumpkin dip I still didn't like. Jalinda loved it. I ended up sending all of it home with her for her to take her family, because her family was coming over to her and Michael's house that evening for Thanksgiving. And like, I don't know, it was just weird. The casseroles both came out just fine. The broccoli rice casserole was a tad bit dry. I'm not sure why, but it was. But everybody said it tasted great. Nobody complained. My Aunt Becky also made broccoli rice casserole, and hers didn't turn out quite so good. She's like, I don't know what happened. I'm like, I'm telling you, this year was just like a jinx. I don't know what was going on with it. And then, you know, that's how it went. I didn't even have any dessert. I had no dessert. I didn't have, they had apple pie. If I'm going to eat a pie, that would be the one I would eat. I didn't have any pies. Somebody made peanut butter fudge, I think, and I didn't have any of it. I had a little bit of ham. I had no turkey. I actually had a good size serving of the stuffing though, because it was really good. So, but anyway, I realized I had no clips of the food, no clips at Mom's house, nothing. So, I'm sorry to say that is going to be the wraps for Thanksgiving in 2023, and I am just like, I'm kind of glad it's over. It just felt, I don't know, it was just off. I mean, not just because Daddy wasn't there. It was just, you could tell everybody was just like, okay, so my Aunt Becky came, and her son has been struggling with kidney issues. He's been on a kidney transplant list. Well, they finally got his kidneys well enough that his numbers are good enough. They took him off the transplant list. He's no longer on that, which is a good thing. Her daughter, one of her daughters, just recently got out of ICU twice. She was in twice. She's having some sort of brain bleed, almost like a stroke type situation. And, you know, so she's not feeling top nines. Aunt Becky is exhausted because she's dealing with those two sick children. Her other daughter is battling some health issues and basically sleeps all day.
Well, all her kids are sick.
And, well, 3 of the 4, Mark is healthy, but we never see Mark.
So I don't really consider him because
we never see him.
Yeah.
I think you've met him, what, once in 27 years?
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
So, you know, and these are all all of her children are adults. You know, they're married or have been married, except for Josh. Josh has never been married. But, you know, and have kids, but they're all going through hard times, so they're all living together. I can't even imagine. Oh my God. That house isn't very big either, so pray for them. You know, parents do what parents need to do when their kids need help, right? So anyway, it was so, you could just tell Mom was super exhausted because of all the work she's had on herself here lately. And then Richard and I going through our stuff. Please forgive me. It is not the company, I promise. It's just a lot. It's just so much. So anyway, it is the day after. I'm trying to get this video edited. Once I get it edited, I will try to put it up a little bit earlier. Right now my videos are booked out through December 8th. I don't know if I want it going up that late, so I might see if there's a video I can flip-flop it with to not affect the timeline of my videos. If not, it'll be going out December 12th because that's you see, the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Because that's the next available date I have. But anyway, it's just crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Links are down below for the Pinterest, dang it, the pins that I used for these recipes. There, got it. See? I'm still not quite with it. Oh my God, what the heck? Worst outro of a video ever. I am so sorry. I'm still tired, can you tell? Thank you guys so much for watching. Big hugs, much love. Bye.